What's up, Yvonne's? Happy Friday. See, I got it right that time. I'm here at press just before work, and it's time for day 7 of the 12 Nights of Wine live wine tasting from MAVIC. So if you guys are just joining us, if you haven't been with me the last 6 days, first of all, where have you been? Second of all, I am tasting through MAVIC, the 12 Nights of Wine. This is something that they do every single year. It's a wine advent calendar, so you get 1 glass of wine every single night for 12 nights. Very exciting. They also do this throughout the year. This is a wine membership club. It's one of my favorites. I've talked about it before. They do these by the glass wines. They come in these vials here. They're fantastic. They're from all over the world, meticulously sourced. They do a really, really great job. Hello, Michael. And I really, really love what they do. So this is a sort of holiday version of that, something to get you in the Christmas holiday festive spirit, and who doesn't need a nice glass of wine during the holidays? I certainly do. So let's get into it. I'm super excited, as always, about this wine. I think I've been excited about most of these wines so far. We are going to night 7. Hello, my little Frappato friend. This is Frappato. This is one of my favorite grapes from Sicily, and if you guys have been paying attention to my little winemaking endeavor that I've been doing, this is sort of the sister grape to Nero d'Avola, so this is something you're going to see a lot in Sicily. This is a wine that typically is a little bit juicier, a little fruitier, pretty easy to drink. Frappato always sounds like it's gonna be sweet to me. I don't know, something about the name makes it always sound very sweet, but I really, really like it. I think it is not sweet. I should add that. It is not as, hello, little air bubble. It is not sweet. It is not as sweet as sounding. It's a sweet sounding wine. It's not a sweet wine. I'm kind of fumbling for words. If you're having trouble hearing me, I'm really sorry. Something just popped on behind me. I've got Hall Winery right behind me right here. It's the joys of living in wine country. I love this wine in a Burgundy glass like this. I treat it just like I would treat something like a Pinot Noir or a Grenache, something a little bit more light bodied. I like a little bit more of an aromatic glass, and that's what this glass does right here. Name kind of reminds me of Dolcetto. Yes, I think you're right. I think maybe Dolcetto, Frappato, there's something, or maybe it's like Starbucks, I don't know. There's something about Frappato that makes it sound like it's going to be sweet. It's not. It's a dry red wine most of the time. Ariana Occhipinti makes a really great Frappato blend in the form of SP68, one of my favorite little $20 to $25 red blends. Let's get into the wine. I love! Okay. So a little juicier than what have we had in the past? We've had the Tempranillo, which is spicy, leathery, a little bit more on the earthy side of things. We had that Vouvray yesterday. We had the, this is actually a great example, the Brouilly. I think this is a great example to sort of compare contrast. Brouilly was the Cru Beaujolais, the Gamay grape, really, really comparable wine. A lot of times I call Dolcetto sort of the Italian version of a Cru Beaujolais. I think Frappato in many ways sort of fills that sort of same demographic, so to speak. This wine is a little juicier, a little bit lighter, a little bit more playful on the nose, not so much of that dark brooding intense fruit, just a little bit more in the strawberry kirsch, a little bit more of that summertime fruit. Really, really pretty on the nose. It actually reminds me a little bit of a Grenache on the nose with all the strawberry going on. Let's get in the palate. Ooh, a lot more acid than I expected, but great viscosity. I'd say this is really, really comparable to the Brouilly. Something very similar to a Dolcetto. If you've had a Dolcetto, really, really comparable wine structurally. Fruit profile, maybe a little bit darker than I'm typically used to, although that Dolcetto d'Alba from Prunoto that I've had before, pretty comparable wine. This is a little bit darker than I'm used to for a Dolcetto, but it's got beautiful, beautiful fruit, more on the red side of things, never dips into the black side of things. You know, not too much tannin, which I kind of like. It's a really easy wine, nice at this temperature that I've got it out right now. Comparable to Pinot Noir. If you're somebody that's into light-bodied reds, you love Pinot Noirs, you love Grenache, you love Dolcettos, this is an awesome way to segue out of that wine to try something new. I would definitely go here all day long. Getting some comments to pop up here. My last blind tasting group meeting called it Frappato as Gamay. So yeah, I think you and I are on the same page, Michael. I'm sorry, I don't know if these comments pop up again through the live video, but I will just reiterate, if you are watching live, thank you for watching live and thank you for commenting. but he was just saying that this grape is often confused in a blind tasting, which is sort of how I figure out what grapes might be similar to another grape, is when I miscall a wine at a blind tasting. This is really delicious. I'm super happy with this. Drinking now as it opens a little bit more on the full-bodied side of the light-bodied spectrum. So the fullest that I've had in the light-bodied reds thus far, Tempranillo being the lightest, the Cru Beaujolais being a step up from that, and then this Frappato here being a step up from that. Guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been super fun tasting you guys. We're on day 7. Tomorrow is day 8. Let's see what we've got. Oop, we're going back to white wine. Yes, one of my favorite Alsatian varietals. It begins with a G, it ends with an R. I wonder if you can guess what it is. Until then, I will see you next time. So long.